A couple in Jefferson County emailed Steve on Your Side with a map that makes little sense. Susie Davis recently became paralyzed and she needs transportation to and from doctor's appointments. So Susie's husband applied for RTD's Access-A-Ride program, only to be told the couple lives in a little carve-out of that map where Access-A-Ride doesn't go.
We found out she had a broken vertebrae in her back that we didn't know about.
This past December, Susie Davis's life changed.
She contracted an infection in the hospital. And from then on, she hasn't been able to move her legs. She has no control over her body below the waist.
Since then, Susie has had to use a wheelchair to get around, with her husband, John, caring for her full time and figuring out transportation.
I know how much stress this has been on John to try to get me to my doctor's appointment.
That stress only intensified recently. See, John was looking for something more inexpensive than private transportation.
We've been averaging $140 to $180 a trip.
So a few of the couple's friends recommended RTD's Access-A-Ride program. It's the transit agency's ADA paratransit program meant for people who can't ride a fixed route bus or light rail due to a disability.
They average out about $7 one way. $14 a whole lot better than $140.
John applied for Susie.
And I got an email back from them saying, no, you're outside of our area, we can't help you.
It must have been some mistake, John figured. The couple lives near Bellevue and Sims.
We're not sitting out in the middle of the country.
No, it's not like we're rural. It's not like we're up on Highway 93, and I'm pretty sure they do service on 93.
But RTD sent John a map. And sure enough, despite covering most of the metro area, even reaching out to Eldora ski area, their neighborhood and everything west is cut out.
Unhappy, disappointed, frustrated.
RTD says Access-A-Ride only services areas within 3/4 of a mile of an existing fixed route, which puzzles them even more.
And there's a bus stop I can see from my bed here, but they won't come in any further to the house.
Susie's right.
We're walking from their house to a bus stop that we spotted on Sims. 0.17.
Less than 1/4 of a mile. It took us less than 3 minutes to get here.
0.17.
At this point, John is hoping for a better answer than what he got.
You're out of luck. I can't be out of luck. I've been married to this lady for darn near 55 years. She's my life. I'm at my wit's end. That's why I emailed you guys.
So I talked to RTD's ADA manager this afternoon. He says RTD is bound by rules from the Federal Transit Administration for paratransit boundaries, which requires that people be within 3/4 of a mile of a core transit route. The bus that runs near John and Susie's neighborhood is an express bus, not considered a core route. But we're connecting John with the ADA manager to try to figure out a reasonable accommodation for pickup to get Susie where she needs to go.